For the A-frame, we will start with our shoulders stacked over our hands, our hips stacked over our knees, and our feet shoulder width apart. To get into the A-frame, we will press away from the ground to get our butt into the air. It's okay if your knees are bent, they do not have to be straight. We want to focus on keeping our butt high. If you'd like to pulse your legs, go ahead and pulse your legs. You could do them one at a time, or you could do them both together. Remember, we're keeping our butt high. You want to be pressing away from the ground with your hands to focus some of that stretch on your shoulder. Ideally, you would like to have your ears in between your shoulders. Try to relax your neck. And don't forget to breathe. And if you'd like to add more challenge to the movement, you can engage your core by pulling your belly button in. Drop to your knees as we move into Cobra and place your hands underneath your shoulders. This is a good place to start. You want to roll your back up and as if you're trying to scoop your chest to the sky. If you're feeling a strain on your lower back, then reposition your hands and elbows. We want to avoid shrugging our shoulders into our ears. So we want to keep our chest open, our shoulder blades and shoulders pulled back. We want to avoid holding tension in our lower back, butt, and we want our feet, legs, butt, and lower back relaxed. Pulling back with your shoulders rolled back, it may help to squeeze your shoulder blades together. If you want to deepen the stretch, you can try to extend your arms. If your arms do not extend all the way, it's perfectly fine. For the L-arm stretch, we are going to thread our arm underneath us and then fold back over it. We are taking it easy in this stretch. There's no need to crank down in this movement. We are trying to rotate to where our shoulders are parallel with the ground. You will feel this pull across the back of your shoulder, across your arm. You may feel this in your shoulder blade. If you are experiencing any numbness, perhaps raise your hand up or dial back on how much weight you have pressed against your arm. You can pulse 5 or 10 times and then hold it for 10 or 15 seconds. Do what feels good. Now switch sides. I will rotate to give you a different look. Thread your arm, roll over. It may be helpful to hike up your leg. Do what you can to feel comfortable and relax your spine and relax the rest of your body. Giving some gentle pulses as we rotate our shoulders parallel. You can use your elbow to gain traction as you are pulling into the stretch. Or remember to take it easy. There's no need to be aggressive. Now let's sit up with our feet placed out shoulder width right out in front of us. Place our hands almost directly behind us with the fingers facing back and roll your shoulders back. You're pulling your shoulders back behind you, bringing your chest up, opening up those shoulders and your chest. And maybe it may help to bring your elbows in together. Here you can see from behind, my elbows are not actually touching together. I am not hypermobile, but the intention is to bring my elbows together. This helps deepen the stretch across my chest and helps open up my shoulders. Again, here's another look from the side. If you'd like to get even deeper in the stretch, perhaps you can scoot your butt closer to your feet. Leaning back, remember this is the lounge chair stretch. So go ahead and lounge back on your arms, opening up your chest and shoulders. Okay, now we're going to go into the lunge stretch. A little differently than the movement prep, we are going to focus on our down knee, keeping our pelvis tucked and driving our pocket forward. Feeling the stretch maybe across the front or the side of our hip. You may feel this stretch down your quads or on top of your thighs as well, driving that pocket forward. If you'd like to get deeper in the stretch, raise your arm with your hand above your head of the side of the knee that's down. Instead of thinking of reaching far back, try to reach up. You will feel it lengthen down your side, down your hips, maybe across your thigh. Okay, now let's switch legs. You could also place your hand on your leg for balance. If you need, you can use a prop like a chair. You can do this against the wall if you need more support for balance. Remember, we are driving our pocket forward, getting a nice stretch on our hip. Also remember to place your front foot far enough forward to give yourself space. If you'd like to deepen the stretch, raise your arm. I like to try to keep my arm in alignment with my ear. This helps keep me vertical, and reach to the ceiling if you are raising your arm. Okay, now let's sit with our legs together, feet out in front of us. We don't need to have our legs straight. We are going to do the forward fold, and instead of focusing on straight legs and dropping our chest to our legs, let's focus on bringing the chest up, hinging forward at the hips, and keeping our lower back straight. Having your knees bent is perfectly fine and strongly encouraged. As you get better at the stretch, you can begin to straighten the legs. But for now, let's focus on trying to keep our lower back straight, our chest up, and hinging forward at the hips. Now for the three-point bridge, we can start with both hands on the ground behind us with our fingers facing back. Raise your hips off the ground, roll your shoulders back, pushing down into the ground. Pull your free arm across your body or vertically stacked on top of your other arm. Do what's comfortable. If this seems very challenging, we will look at some modifications after this video for you to try. Remember to roll your shoulders back. As I switch angles, it may be helpful to pay attention to my right arm and how my elbow pit rotates as my shoulder rotates. This may be the most comfortable variation. If you'd like to get deeper, you can try this reaching variation. Try to keep your hips level, not overly rotating your hips to one side or the other. Okay, now, here is the high crab modification. Instead of a 3-point bridge, I'm just raising my hips and opening my chest. You can hold it or you can go up and down and do a dynamic stretch. Or you can alternate your 3-point bridge, rotating from side to side, rolling those shoulders back. If you would like to work on improving your squat, perhaps you may like to try butt scoots as a part of your movement prep or as a movement snack. Start with your hands behind you and raise your hips just slightly off the ground and scoot your butt to your heels. Scoot back and forth. It doesn't have to be aggressive. Try to keep control of your scoots. Keep your arms locked out. Once you get very comfortable in this, perhaps you'd like to try walking into the squat. You will start from that original butt scoot position, and instead of scooting, you will use your hands to walk into your squat. If walking into the squat, taking the small steps with your hands is too difficult, you can try rocking into the squat. Shift your weight over to one side with your hand resting on the ground and press away from the ground using that momentum to shift you forward, rocking forward into the squat. Practice going from side to side.